300, what's the deal? It's your folks Shaka. Wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. You know, the brother looking familiar pulled up this morning and he wanted to get my opinion on this whole Kayla Nicole thing. He's been combing through the information. I pulled up and checked out a couple of the videos he sent to me. Now, so let's just get into it, y'all. Let's get right on into it. First, let's talk about the husband, because there is a little talk about him and, you know, the fact that he was cheated on and things like that. I think they got a few videos out there of him responding to it. But look, just speaking on that, I expect that guy to be disrespected like that. You know, her husband. Like if you pull up to their channel, and I've seen some of their videos, some of her videos over the course of time. But if you pull up to their channel, you see that, you know, he ain't nothing but the sidekick boyfriend. The same guy that I tell y'all about all the time. The same prototype as to the reason why a lot of these dudes had these problems. But you know, I explained to y'all that this is the majority of so-called black men's positions in relationships. Okay, and in this position, the woman will love you, but she will not respect you, as she shouldn't, because you are not carrying yourself properly. You're not dealing with her responsibly either. So yeah, man, I tell y'all all of the time, this will be your fate if you play the game this way. You know, I know that you can see a lot of dudes out there. Sometimes you'll be out there, you'll see an average looking dude with an immaculate looking woman. Trust me, he's dealing with a whole lot of disrespect. Okay, I mean, people are not even giving that girl Kayla flat like that about him. Okay, they ain't really calling her out about it because they see his position. Okay, for the most part, the dude is kind of like a foot rag. And so, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there and keep it short. And y'all can look at a lot of my other videos where I break this stuff down, you know. But second, this whole Bandman deal. Y'all, first and foremost, this whole situation to me is clout chasing. Everything that I'm gonna mention, I think that is sage. But we're gonna go ahead and take the art imitates life type of stance with this. But this deal with this Bandman Kevo is nothing but clout chasing, okay? It ain't even a good look though, in my opinion. You know, I found out that the girl Kayla, she got like a Grammys plug. You know, and I know that a guy like him, the type of dude that would tattoo another man on his body, okay? I knew that he thought it was an opportunity for him to play Ray J, play the I Hit It card. That whole convo being shared to kick it off was staged, all right? And there was most likely several people paid. Like the whole conversation of it being leaked of her talking to his wife or whatever, staged, okay? If it was for real, the dude Kevo would have addressed it and shut it down. You know, when you consider the type of man he claimed that he is, if he would have spoke on it at all, all right? No, he's asking for apologies. He's telling this girl Kayla she needs to apologize and claiming there's more to the story. I mean, straight clout chase. You know, in my opinion, it really just made Kevo look low tier. All right, I know y'all fans ain't gonna like this, but he's looking real low tier because listen, top tier men don't speak on women they have dealt with for clout, famous or not. All right. That's high school shit. You know, most of the shit coming out of his mouth about stuff would not have even been spoke on if he considered himself top tier. I mean, this guy was speaking down to the conversations about her flying in and who will watch the children. I'm like, really? Man, you flexing hard. Furthermore, it is low tier as fuck to be actively involved with a married woman. And I was gonna make a video on this, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of rappers, they like rapping about this. This is heavy in hip hop. You know, I'm dealing with your wife and things like that. Man, that is low tier as fuck, bro. You know, that's low tier as fuck. Top tier men can get their own options. All right? They don't have to get a part-time woman. And that's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a so-called married woman. All right? Real talk. But moving on though, let's speak on this situation with him explaining this marriage issue he's having. Okay. Now, on Say Cheese, he was speaking on the fact that despite him spending thousands of dollars, and all this money, he never could get his wife to respect him the way that he felt he should be respected. Now, this is Bandman Kevo. All right. The dude that y'all always talking about and praising. But he can't get this woman proper. The woman that he went on out and married. Listen, man, a top tier man does not have these situations with the woman who he has made his wife. Okay, even a woman who he has just kind of graduated into his situation initially. Having problems with shit like people participating. That's what I call that. He doesn't have a participator. But high value men and low tier men had these problems. And here is why. Because number one, a top tier man understands. High value men do not understand that you lose them how you met them. Okay? You lose them how you met them. You graduate them in, paying for everything and things like that. That's going to be expected for you to do across the board, okay, for the remainder of the relationship. And if it's forever, you're going to have to do it forever because that's how you started it off, all right? But number two, a woman is never going to respect anything that she never had to invest to receive, okay? A woman is not going to respect anything she never had to invest to receive, all right? Guys like Kevo still believe that women value money the same way that men do. They don't. Okay, whether men want to believe it or not. This is by far one of the biggest issues that low tier and so-called high value men deal with. And if you are somebody that count out here, top tier, potential to be top tier, you understand this, okay? It's not the same. The woman look at money kind of like it is a vessel, okay? She looks to money to get her from one point to another. Outside of that, women do not care about money like that. High value and low tier men, however, they look at money as a form of masculinity. This is why he was so unapologetic by talking about all the money he's spending on Say Cheese, not realizing he was making himself look like a straight up trick, simp, sucker. Okay, because he believes that money is a form of masculinity. So dudes like him and high value men, they expect women to submit to the dollars, okay? And not commit or work with them and the man that they are, okay? It ain't the same, nor does it look the same. You get a Kevo situation with women when you look at money as a form of masculinity, okay? It's always gonna be the end result. And so listen, man, I tell y'all this all of the time. If you don't want to be stuck trying to make sucker shit look like it's prestigious shit, make sure you present a proper situation to the woman, okay, that she can graduate into, okay, that makes her an important part of the grand scheme of things, but she's not everything. I mentioned this before. Because, it is clear that he led in with his wallet. And now y'all see on record the results of going about it that way. This is the reason why I tell y'all that high value man shit is bedrock. It'll have you in this same situation every time. And what I notice is you got a lot of these high profile checkmark dudes under this video. A lot of these clowns that y'all look to so-called be giving y'all game. And they all up under there praising this Gandhi ass goofy shit. These are the dudes that y'all look to for the answers, okay? But listen, man, you can save a lot of money and lame excuses by avoiding characters like Kevo Band's blunders, all right? And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, man. Y'all go ahead and comment below, like this information, hit the sub button and the bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out.